So this was the game I was having. This is the game I was talking about earlier on. So it's Vaha. I apologise, it was not you. It was someone else. But yeah, this was the game that I had earlier on. Um, not, not was it today? I think it was yesterday. But this is the teammate I had, and this is the guy I was quite pissed off about. So, but yeah, was a really fucking pissed me off in this game. And I'm always one of these type of people, just play the game to the end, you know. No matter how much if your teammate's playing shit, it doesn't matter, just play to the end. But I don't think I was playing shit this game, but I'm pretty sure anyone can judge me in the comments there, fire away. Just if you be too critic, I will hit back at you. Was it, because I'm more a critic of myself than anyone else has to be. But yeah, this game was pretty good. Fairly enjoyed it. Was it just got peed off because my teammate. So I was just obviously going for pikemen. Obviously going for the 17th century musketeers. Just making sure I upgrade my mines, which are quite good at upgrading them almost like right away. I play them, a few people go for drummers, I just prefer going for the pikemen. They're only like 5 iron and you should always really have about 360 left of iron. So you should always have enough to obviously get the upgrades that you need. So personally me, I would always recommend keeping the iron. I'd always go for 15 of them, more than enough to kind of scout over the full square box that you're in. It should be more than enough for you to view. So obviously got my first barracks right away, so got the axe upgrade, which you always will get. You want to get the harvester upgrade as well. So my teammate was pretty decent, definitely not a shit player. Well, I was peed off at him, to be honest with you. But anyway, he knew what he was doing. I think he just had a bit of a rage quit. Don't know why, but because sometimes you look at the map to be able to know if you should really rage quit or not. But yeah, so I always play I play my game different. I see everyone usually just puts all 3 of their rally points there, but I don't. I put my rally point, I put my first 2 rally points on the rock first, and then I put 1 rally point on the food. I then change it once I've got enough stone, or I've got more than enough people on the stone, and I change it then to go for both of them just to go on wood. And then at one point I'll change them both to go on food, and then 1 to go on wood only, and then the other one will just obviously stone will just stay quite reasonably high, which is always quite good. So very tired. Was it? But yeah, this game was a bit different for me anyway. So that's me done with both rally points up here now. So to try and get both wood very quickly. Quite surprised I've not upgraded any more of my mines, to be honest with you. I've only upgraded 1 so far. I was going to say, I must have been pissing about this. For me to be distracted for that length of time, I must have been pissing about. It kind of annoyed me though, right, with his teammate. He didn't build a wall. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you'll see what I mean. Like, I think it was his fault. The reason why he got put out, but his fault, not mine. Sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Upgraded all my mines, which is good, so. My next barracks, got my diplomatic centre. Got all my upgrades that I needed. got my second stables done, which I was quite pleased with. You want to get down your stables as quickly as you can, so. I mean, he did build a wall, I lie. He's definitely this guy though, because I remember what I put in the recording as a disappointing teammate. Is what I had the recording done as. So I had a replay to remind me of obviously who I must watch back for. Yeah, there's my third stables, that's good, so got my third stables out. So yeah, I just got a wall down there. Got out my next one. Cannon. I think at this point this is where I changed all the rally points, so that rally point should go there, I'm sure. Or maybe this one. Or that one. Yeah, it's that one. And then that one must be stopped there, so. Everyone's got different ways of playing this, but I just prefer having rally points for 3 of them for all different ones, so. You don't really need wood as much after. So I think I was just trying to make sure I upgrade my mines, get my mines all upgraded, so. Because I was like, I need mines, so. I was actually doing alright, so. Glad my teammate was actually building the wall. I'm sure he didn't, but. Must be someone else I think of. Maybe I lost that game. Maybe I don't know. Can't really remember. I think I got all my mines this time anyway. Yeah, I've got them all this time. So. Did I get the did I get it? No, I thought I got that as well. Must have played this one a bit different. One thing I was surprised I haven't noticed is my population yet. Maximise my population, don't know why I never noticed that. No, I noticed it now anyway. How annoying. Yeah, my gate. Oh no, that one was up. Oh, thank God. For a second there, I thought none of this was actually getting built, but it is. Because my line's so thin against that line there, I can hardly see it, so. On my radar there, so. I was like, oh my God, I haven't built a full wall, but I have. Yeah, I think I realised then, I was like, oh, why are they not building? Nice to see that they're still going around. So that's a game obviously now started. So I was quite pleased about that. So just try to get a wall up here and here. My teammate, so obviously my teammate at this point was just about to get assaulted. Right, this guy, so... Don't know why he just never put a wall, like put a gate there. He could have stopped all that from coming through right away. Very easy to stop if you just put a gate, because the enemy team is not always going to be paying attention. You can stop that very quickly. So they done it that time, but didn't do it the first time. Who the fuck knows what he's doing here? There he is, shooting at us. He had hundreds of those Cossacks. So easy to defend against that. All he had to do is you keep all his troops in his base. Instead he dragged them all out. But you should have dragged them all out before it's time. And so this guy obviously was coming in against me, so I was obviously now trying to defend against this, so which I was winning. I was absolutely eating through his shit. So fully upgraded. Don't have that upgrade yet though. I think I was trying for it. Yeah, no, I went for that instead, so but fuck, I'll get some kind of upgrade. So he defended against it. Nice to see that. Well done, though. I mean, he's getting his shit absolutely molested, but he defended against it. So I just felt my teammate was just being fucking stupid. So what are you doing, mate? He was too busy chasing him, and then he had his massive army coming in. He wasn't even moving half his shit, so what else do you expect? He was just blowing up all his gold mines, so I was going for my guy. I was actually defeating my guy. He had obviously no wall. So he was just running roses around this guy. But again, still hasn't moved out his entire army. This is the guy with chit chat. This is the guy. This is the guy. So bear in mind half his army is still sitting there. Only half this army is still up here. I'm rolling on my guy. I'm rolling on my guy. Like he's not surviving this, I'm defeating him. Still half his army sitting in his fucking base. Still hasn't moved anything forward. I was like, well, what's to expect? Fucking went AWOL. Now bear in mind, I've got his guy now attacking me. And my teammate, for some reason, he sent his army towards him right there. But I was looking at his base and he's got half his army still AFK. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? I defeated my guy. My guy's defeated. So now I'm going for a light blue. I thought, right, okay. I can't be in two places at once. So blue just quit. Blue quit. Like, why? Why did you quit, mate? Like, what was the fucking need in quitting? It fucking pissed me off. Well, because fucking purple turned up as well, mate. Purple was defeated. Behave yourself. Fucking, this is what pissed me off with this game, man. This is a teammate I was chit-chatting about in the last recording. I was chit-chatting about. This is a teammate that just decided to quit me for fucking no reason. Fucking half his army was sitting in his base, man. Fucking idiot. It just pissed me off. Fucking quit. Even though I fucking defeated this guy. So I was having to like call back all my horsemen. Because I had like, basically 160 of them. Did I get that upgrade? Yeah, I did. So I was like, I'm gonna get defeated here. So I was like, right, fuck it. I'm gonna recall all my horsemen back and then recall the rest of the army just to defeat his army. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna get defeated here. And I thought I'll keep trying and I'll just keep retreating my horsemen and send the rest of my stuff in his base. Because half his army was down here. And then most of my army was up there, so I thought, fuck it, that's what I'm going to try and do. So I was just trying to obviously stop this guy from trying to like destroy all my stuff. So I was trying to capture it as well, like fall back. So I was just trying to like capture the rest of the stuff that he did, and then purple was coming in as well, and that was fucking me up a lot as well. So I was just trying to like defend them both, whilst also trying to attack them up here as well. So I was in 2 different places at once, trying to defend both sides of the base. So obviously this was the bigger stick, so I managed to defeat that army there as well, and defeat him here. And I knew I still had to go against his big army. So I moved half that stuff there, and I'm sure the rest of it down this way. Clicked them down and I just told it to move down that way. And then I went for all of this. He was obviously setting everything on fire at this point, so tried to drag me in. So I was capturing a lot of stuff as well, which was good. So at this point I was like, right, fuck it, I'm just gonna come down and defeat the rest of his army. So there's no reason for me to be up here still, so I felt like I was quite a good stance here, so I was like, well, I'm alright, like, so I thought what I'm going to do is just try and send most of my stuff back down here. Now when obviously I noticed this, I was like, I need to stop this, because if this gets in again it's going to trample over me. I didn't really have a lot to really defend against it, so don't know why I never noticed that, but I must have been panicking. So I got all my cavalry, and I thought, fuck, he's got still quite a massive army here, but I thought I may as well try and defeat these guys though. So I just ran straight through them. And I knew like purple was still alive as well, so I was capturing all of their stuff. So when I realised obviously he was coming through, I just thought I'll make the gap here and I'll just try and defeat as much stuff here as possible. And if I'll send some more of my stuff down this way as well, so to try and defeat him. So I thought my horsemen were actually dealing with this pretty well, so thought, well, they can handle that, so well, I'm just going to run through all this shit here, so I felt like I was actually doing the right job. So I think he actually quit. Yeah, he quit. Yeah, he just quit, and then that's me, I won. And then I think purple at some point maybe quit. But I was pissed off at my teammate. I don't know, he must have raged, but I don't know what happened. But I was a bit pissed. So yeah, I was like, holy shit! I was like, I can't believe I just won that game. But I did. So yeah, that's the game over. Thanks for everyone watching.